What's poppin'? Your boy Will coming at you with another opening reaction. Today, we're going to be doing one of my childhood favorite genres of all time, Gundam. I figured I'd do Iron-Blooded Orphans. One viewer mentioned to go ahead and do that, and of course that brought something into mind because I've been meaning to do one of the Gundam series, but I've seen most of the new stuff that has come out, so it wouldn't be a real new reaction. But why I'm going to be doing this one is actually I've only ever paid attention to the first opening, and I've never paid attention to the other ones. So I'll be going through all of them. I think there's four of them, so we'll go through all four of them and we'll at least rank them and see how it stacks up. Now, I've seen the show. I've seen the show already, both seasons. This is definitely a very, very good and different take on Gundam because, as you know, any Gundam watchers know, that there's a lot of beam weapons, a lot of future tech and weaponry, but this one it's kind of way different because they're all melee type weapons majority, and if there are any ranged weapons, it's like giant metal rods. So very very gritty, very very raw in terms of the action, because you hear some of them when they're clashing and when they're fighting, you hear like the metal being banged against each other, and not just like your beam weapons cutting off an arm or two. So this is definitely the most creative Gundam season they've ever had, besides Build Fighters. That was actually another revolutionary Gundam show in the series, in the universe of Gundam. I know there's gonna be the UC watchers. They're gonna be like, "Oh, UC's the best." I'm gonna be honest. UC kind of puts me to sleep sometimes. It's just a big universe, and for somebody that's trying to get in that might not know too much about it, it might be a little bit intimidating for them because they're like, "Oh shit, where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start?" Because it's all connected within the same universe. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. Jeez, this is hype. Gundam Barbados. I love how like fast paced, pumped up this gets you. Hear the gradual build up. Holy shit. A sick opening, my god. This OST is definitely amazing. Jeez. Opening 1. Woo, what a great introduction to the season. If I'm pretty sure if you're a new viewer that never knew what this show is gonna bring you, this will get you pumped. This will get you super pumped. Just the fast cuts, fast action, the build up, everything about it just gets you like wondering, like, oh shoot, what's the show gonna be about? What's gonna be next? In the history of Gundam OSTs, and believe me, there are a lot of them, and I would say all of them are very consistently good. I would say this is probably one of the most top ones out there, one of the top 10s, like easily top 10s, one of the easily top 10 openings ever of all time in terms of Gundam. So this is like just mwah, chef's kiss that. We'll jump into opening number 2. All right, opening number 2, Survivor. Oh shit! They ain't told me this. They ain't told me this is gonna be a banger. Holy shit! They didn't tell me this was gonna be like that. Slow character introductions, I like it. I love the suit up and the slow build up. Oh wow, no way. They actually did that. Balloon count, at it again. I have to say though, animation wise, that was sick. That was sick. Man, I'm gonna have to be a little bit hard on this one though. Audio wise, lyrics, or not lyrics, but just like sound as it is, very good. You know, it's a very safe. It's a very safe kind of, you know, direction they went with, you know, the audio and whatnot. They got Balloon Count doing it, so you already know it's gonna be consistently good. Visual wise though, it's actually pretty poor. I feel like it pales in comparison to the first one. The first one you got the shots syncing with the music. You have cool build up in relation to what the song is kind of doing. This one, it feels a little bit lazy at the beginning and in the end as well. You have these slow shots. I feel like it's very poor in terms of stacking this up next to the first one. Don't get me wrong though, it's a great song, but for visuals, I'm gonna have to like rate this one pretty poor. Of course, the first one is still gonna be number one. This one is number two, but we'll see what 3 and 4 brings us. All right, third one, Rage of Dust. The sound is very different. Oh, that's sick. That's sick how they like froze into that. I forgot when I watched a show a couple of years ago. These visuals aren't cutting it for me right now. Oh my gosh, but the audio is so nice though. Oh, that was sick. What the fuck? That hand change, I'll give it to them for 2 things. That transition to the title first, where you know they're holding a hand, that was sick how they froze there. And at the very end just now when you see the hand change to the beat, that was super sick. Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, it's actually not a bad opening. It's actually really good. I love the beginning buildup of it, where you know they're kind of slowly drawing us into the chorus of it. That part was actually the most well done. Chorus part, when it gets to like the battles and stuff and like you know the Gundams and all that, to the end, besides that last shot, not that good. But the beginning part was super good. I felt like that quality is just amazing in the beginning part. I feel like that would actually top the first one in terms of the beginning part. Actually, I feel like they might be kind of on the same level, but it's just I feel like the weak point is the chorus part, and I feel like that's what they're really lacking in terms of kind of having some good key visuals on it. I feel like there's a lot of potential there, but the beginning part definitely sold me. The beginning part was actually really good now that I really think about it. Quality and you know the music itself is still top notch. It's the only thing that's still carrying these openings, to be honest. And then the last one, Fighter. Sounds like the people that did the most of Ryu's song in Naruto. Maybe. I love the relationship between these two. The friendship is just like this. Interesting direction. Oh, that's sick. Cool shot. Ooh. Soundtrack's pretty nice. Yeah, their relationship creeped me out still. I'm so underwhelmed. I am so underwhelmed. Alright. This is my final verdict. Opening 1, hands down. Opening 3, opening 2, and then opening 4. Although I'd say opening 2 and 4, they're kind of the same. So, in comparison, 1 really stands out, and then the only reason why the third one comes in a second is because it did some things right, and it kind of was good. So, kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I actually expected pretty good visuals coming out after, but it seems like they just got kind of lazy with it. Maybe it's just me. Hey, maybe I had a little bit more high expectation coming off the first one. But again, these big names doing the music, and they're not having the visuals to do it justice, which is kind of sad because the music is, let's be honest, it's carrying the openings. If it wasn't for that, probably wouldn't care too much. I mean, there's my take on it. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's gonna be hardcore Iron Blooded orphan fans gonna be shitting on me and be like, "Yo, they're actually really good. All of them are actually really good. You just don't know what you're talking about." I mean, I've seen a lot of the Gundam openings. Let's be honest. I've seen a couple of them, and I have some good ones off the top of my head that I think stack up even better than these ones right here. But of course, number 1 is like one of the top 10 of all time. But just to kind of put into perspective, my Gundam experience, just for you guys to know my credentials. If you guys you're like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I've seen majority of the new stuff. I do believe the latest one I've seen was, trying to remember, it was that isekai blend. That isekai blend. I actually forgot the name. Actually, I think the first Build Fighters, or was it the second season Build Fighters? They had a really good OST and really good opening, and I'm not comparing it to that, but of course, Iron Blood Orphans did come out quite a while ago now, but still, when you gotta be rational about it. You have to be rational about it. Opening 1, opening 3 were just straight bangers. Now, don't get me wrong, all 4 of them have great soundtrack, like one of the chef's kiss soundtracks, but visuals, you cannot deny. You cannot look at me with a straight face and tell me that there are some parts, if not 3/4 of the opening for opening 2 and 4, that were just straight up lazy. And of course, don't get me wrong, they do really well in terms of the first slow part where they're kind of building up towards the chorus, and then when they go to the chorus, it straight flops. That's just my take, and that's just how I see it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll probably do more Gundam series reactions in terms of OSTs. Maybe we'll do, I did know there's a video for top Gundam OSTs of all time, or top Gundam openings of all time. Maybe I'll do a reaction on that one and see what that list really says. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.